Should I be on the push-pull legs routine? That is the question for today. So I assume most of you, if you've been working out for any time, have heard of this routine. Push-pull legs. It basically consists of push, which is all your shoulders, triceps, and chest workouts, which is basically pushing motions. And then pull, which is it's your biceps and your back, consists of pulling motions, and then legs, all of your leg muscles. And is this routine actually going to give you any gains? And the simple answer is maybe. Now, let me explain why. So, yes, in the sense that really any workout routine is better than no workout routine. So, doing something is always going to be better than nothing, whether it be the perfect plan. So when you're starting out, many people do this because it's an easy, structured routine to stick to follow, which is good when starting out because you're really just looking for something to get you started. But is this good long term? And will this maximize your gains? I would say no, and here's why to that. So for the longest time, my first maybe year, I stuck to this same push-pull legs routine for the whole year. And I wouldn't change a single thing except for the weight or the number of reps in the set. But that can really hold someone back. So first of all, your body, again, gets used to doing that same movement or the same amount of work. So that's why you have to progressively overload for you to see gains, or else your muscles are just gonna be used to that and know, oh, well, we've already trained for this, so we don't need to continue getting bigger. But if you add more weight, they're gonna constantly be knowing okay, I have to put on more muscle to be able to support this heavier or more weight. So you be thinking, well, okay, if I just add more weight and reps every time, it'd be fine. And in theory, yes, maybe, but your body also gets used to the specific movement of those exercises, and then it again kind of limits certain gains that you're leaving on the table. So after I had come across this, I was kind of just bored of the same routine I had done for so long. I wanted to switch it up because there were so many exercises that I could have been doing that I just didn't because I wanted to just kind of keep it safe with what I was doing. So I switched it up, and instantly I noticed that I was doing more reps, more weight than before, and getting a lot more sore, which is interesting too, because I was I'm not even necessarily lifting heavier, it's just changing the exercises is kind of working it's working the muscle differently. So I guess my final answer to you is the push-pull legs does work. What I would recommend to you instead is, instead of just progressively overloading, progressively change your workout routine. So with this knowledge, what I'm going to recommend to you is either changing your split. So instead of push-pull legs, I'm going to give you a different one that I'm using. And then instead of doing the same routine for a year straight like I did, I'll tell you how often you should kind of be adjusting that. So my split now is push-pull legs. Now I've always found it beneficial for a pump and just to get the most out of your workout by doing the certain push-pull split, or where you break up the groups in that sort of push-pull and legs motion. Because when you're doing pushing motions, you're a lot of the exercises, you're working each muscle, but maybe just targeting one more specifically than another one. So you can kind of maximize the hypertrophy within each muscle because you're kind of doing them all at the same time. So it's kind of less exercises you're having to do to get the same results, if that makes any sense. But the reason I stopped doing legs so much is because I think for the V taper most guys are looking for, it consists of more upper body than lower body. I still do legs. I've got to the point where my legs are at a stage that I don't think I need to do them as often anymore. So I decided I just go extra hard on the upper body, especially because I'm such a naturally genetically skinny guy. So all the help I can get up here, I need to do. But so what I would recommend to you now is when you're first getting started, stick to a routine. So again, the routine will just help you. But after you've gotten into that routine and you've created that habit, I'm gonna recommend to you to switch it up every maybe month or so. And it doesn't have to be every exercise, but maybe switch out like 1, 2, maybe even 3 exercises for a different one that works the same muscle group, but does it in a different motion or just a different exercise. Or it doesn't even have to be the same muscle group. Like if you're doing push, you could replace a chest one with a tricep one if you think your triceps need to be isolated more. Because especially when you're first starting out, you don't really know how many of each you need to do. So it's good to maybe do more shoulder ones, like for a certain set of months, and then maybe the next set of months you want to work, like go really hard on triceps. So I think that's crucial to gaining muscle in the most effective and fast ways to be able to adapt to different exercises to maximize growth. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.